Welcome, replay viewers. Glad you could stop by. I'm talking today about Google reviews. Just how important are those Google reviews to a local small business? I was doing some research today to really help a local small business expand on their marketing reach. And as a part of the research, I researched them through Google along with their zip code. I wanted to find out who else similar to them was in their local area, and where did they stand review-wise. And it was interesting. Some of their competitors who were very close by, within 2 or 3 miles, had somewhere 60 plus reviews. Whereas this client's number of reviews, they only had about 6. And it's kind of the Amazon effect if you think about it. What happens on Amazon? If we go searching for a product on Amazon, do you buy the first product that you see? Or do you look to see, are they a 5-star? Are they 3 or 2 stars? What is it? See, if you're like me, I will look to see, 1, how many stars? 2, I'm looking to see how many reviews do they actually have. Next, I want to go read some of those reviews, and then I want to see how recent are those reviews. If you're a local small business, then the recency of those reviews are critically important as well. So it's going to be the number of reviews, the quality of those reviews, as well as the recency of those reviews. So with this client having 6 reviews and one of their bigger competitors having 60 plus reviews, one of the obvious areas to help them improve is to really boost that number of reviews that they have. Now, as I was looking them up and looking at these reviews, I also did a little bit of digging to try and find just how important are those reviews. Now, a few years ago, I really learned the importance of it as I was running my business. I had my small business, my martial arts school, and up until a couple of years ago, I really didn't feel like the reviews were that big of a deal. Now, and then I learned that, wow, those reviews really make a gigantic difference. And we went on a campaign to increase those reviews. And I'll talk about that in a little bit, because there are some very simple things you can do to get more reviews. But I found some statistics that were very interesting. So I want to share these statistics with you. 92% of consumers read online reviews. That's a huge number, right? I mean, 92%. So virtually everybody reads online reviews. Here's some other numbers that really I found to be very interesting. 40% of consumers form an opinion by reading 1 to 3 reviews. So 40% will read up to 3 reviews, 1 to 3 reviews, and they will form an opinion and make a buying decision based on those 3 reviews. It gets more interesting though. 73% of consumers form an opinion by reading up to 6 reviews. 73%. Wow, that's a lot of people that they're going to read up to 6 reviews. But this next number is really the telling number. 88% of consumers form an opinion by reading up to 10 reviews. Now, I don't know that I read 10 reviews when I'm buying something or looking for a service. However, I will read reviews now, but they're telling us 88% of consumers will form that opinion by reading up to 10 reviews. What does that tell us as small business owners? That means that we really need to make sure that we're 10 or more reviews. That's what it says to me. I really need to make sure we have that. However, we have to look around at the competitors that are near us. So if we're in this small local business and people are going to be going online and looking for us and then finding these reviews, 1, we want to make sure that we have great reviews. 2, we want to make sure that we have a lot of them. 3, we want to make sure that those reviews are very recent reviews. So how do you get more reviews? if you don't have enough? Well, I'm sure that if you're in business and you've been in business for a while, you've got some people that love you. And if so, I want you to go to those people and ask them to do a review for you on Google. I'll talk a little bit also about the other areas as to where we should have some reviews, but go to them and ask them to do a review for you. Now, it's real important that they log in to their Gmail account and then do the review. There's just something that adds much more credibility when there's an actual name and a picture by it versus it just being anonymous. Right? It's just not as believable as it is if they've logged in and will do the review for you. Now, a lot of people, some people, not a lot, some people may not know how to do those reviews. They may get confused by the whole process. If you can give them a link that takes them directly to the review page for your business, you make life so much easier for them, and you dramatically increase the chances that they're actually going to do the review for you. So do that. Give them a link. Now, if you've got, I would ask people in person, and then I would also figure out who my very best customers are, and I would send them an email. Now, make sure you don't do something crazy like you can't do any bribes for reviews or anything like that. You want legitimate reviews, but I want to pick my very best customers that I know are going to give me a great review. I'm going to go pick them, and I'm going to really ask them to give me a review and just explain to them that it really help your business. In most instances, your customers want to help you succeed. So they're more than likely willing to do those reviews for you. And then you want to do that on a consistent basis. So don't just do it once and then forget about it. You really want to create a system of getting reviews on a regular basis. If you have a CRM in place, that's something I'll talk about in a different broadcast. A CRM is a customer relationship management system. If you have that in place, then you really want to set it up to help you consistently get those reviews from people. The other areas of where you want reviews. So you want Google reviews. Why? Because I don't know what the stat is, but probably 80% of people that are searching on Google. So it makes sense to have Google reviews. But I would also get Facebook reviews and Yelp reviews. Those to me are the three biggies to go for. There are many, many other review sites, and depending on your niche, your industry, and so forth, then maybe there's some others that should be included. But from a general basis standpoint, I would go for Google, Yelp, and Facebook. And depending on your customer base and where people find you and how they find you, you determine what's the proper order. I think in almost all instances, Google is the one that makes the most sense to have that one in place. It's a Friday night. I hope you're out having a great time, and you guys will watch this on the replay. Stan Shields, small business consultant, StanInShields.com. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Just go to my site and reach out to me, and I'd love to talk with you. Have a great day.